Oh, look at that. We're missing the belt.
What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna take the radiator out and see what's wrong with it. What did you have in mind?
I have my doubler. I want to work on Blondie.
Oh, well, okay.
You said I can work on Blondie. After I got my doubler, you said I can work on Blondie. Well, I got my doubler.
Okay, all right. We'll work on Blondie.
That's right. It didn't come with no instructions.
No, it didn't. But we'll figure it out.
Where's the other pieces that these all go together? Where did you sit down?
Oh, yes, we have to get your range box from the 203. That's over here.
Can you bring it to me?
I'll carry it.
Oh my goodness, that thing looks heavy.
It is.
And big. And gross.
Yeah, we gotta clean it off. And maybe clean it. You cleaning it up?
Oh yeah, I'm not putting something dirty and gross in my pretty cheek. She's gonna be so pretty.
All right, you clean it up.
What are you doing?
Well, we already took the range box off, but this linkage right here has got to come out. So I'm trying to figure out how to get that out. It's a double shifter,
I'm
so
wondering if this spring has to be pushed all the way down for it to drop. Because it's almost out, you know what I'm saying?
the inner shaft shifts this collar. The outer shaft shifts this collar and pushes on this rod. So we need to keep this collar to shift, but we don't need this rod in there to shift. That detents this one, see?
Right. Hopefully that's not broke now.
No, it's not.
And now that's what I was wondering is if there's a way to get it pushed back and I don't know, like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yep, I know. And maybe I'll go look at the book.
You have a book?
Well, yeah.
Why didn't you say something earlier? You're wasting my time. Oh, Lordy. I have a book. I just didn't look at it.
Dana Model 20, Model 21, Model 24, D200, 201, 202, Model 205, Spicer Model 20, Timken Model 221 and 223. Huh. Oh, 61 to 71. Shoot. 205. Huh. Well, there's a 203, but nothing about it. 1980. I need a book from 74, 75, 76. Oh, I don't know if I have that. Well, if all else fails, Google it. Well, that doesn't help me very much. Nothing on how to get that apart. So I can get it apart and we can get the rod out.
Okay, because I don't want you cutting anything.
I'm not going to.
Okay, now you should be able to pull it off. Just like that. Now put it back together, please.
Okay, so that's the detent. Okay, we got the spring back in there and the detent back together. So it won't shift out of low range or high range or whatever. It'll stay where it's supposed to be. Now we got to put this back together so it stays like it's supposed to be.
Hey, honey.
What?
Friday, you want to go on a date with me?
Yeah, sure. What are we doing?
We're going to go to Stillwater. We're going to go on a date to Stillwater.
Okay.
Okay? We'll take Abby too, and the dog.
That's not much of a date.
But we'll go on a date.
Okay.
I'm not telling you where, but.
Okay, that's back together. Okay, let that dry. We'll give it another coat.
Why did I need to do this?
What, the doubler?
Yeah, the doubler, but I'm trying to get this to dry real fast because I think if I get some yellow spots into it, it looks awesome!
No, we need it to be black. No, the reason we're doing the doubler is to give you a lower gear ratio. See, because we have the 42-inch tires on there, we need to go to a real low gear ratio because the larger diameter tire increases your ground. Well, yes, it increases your footprint, but it increases your ground ratio. So we need to lower the gear ratio in the truck. Otherwise, it'll be too high. Let me explain. So let's see if we can get through this.
You're gonna try to explain this to me.
Well, you and everybody else.
Okay.
All right. So your larger tire,
Yeah.
okay, has more circumference. In other words, it travels a longer distance in one revolution than a smaller tire.
Yes.
Okay. So giving the speed of the vehicle or the speed of the axle shaft being the same,
Okay.
you're actually going faster because it's traveling a further distance.
Okay.
All right. So we take, to figure out the equivalent gear ratio, we take the new tire size, 42, divided by original tire size, let's say it was 29,
Okay.
times the gear ratio, which is 410, equals
593.77103.
so 593. So we would have to put 5.93 differential gears into your vehicle to make it act like a stock vehicle with 29-inch tires and 410 gears. I don't want to go to 593s.
Okay.
Because that would make it very minimal tooth contact between the ring gear and the pinion gear.
Okay.
Plus, I would like it to act more like a 4 56 ratio. So what would that be? $42 divided by 29 times 456.
$6.60413793.
So that would make it a 660 gear in the differential. We don't want to do that either.
Okay.
So what we do is we change the gear ratio ahead of that.
Okay.
By putting the doubler in, we're lowering the gear ratio coming into the ring and pinion.
Okay.
In essence, what we're doing is, let's say we got a 248 2.48 first gear times 1.96, that's in our doubler, times 1.96, that's in our 205 transfer case, times say the 410 gears that are in it, equals
38.588872.
38 and a half.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put
So,
it up right there.
yeah.
Between the 8 and the 5.
so a 38 to 1.
Yeah.
So that gives us a 38 to 1 final drive ratio.
Okay.
Whereas our stock truck, say 248 times 1.96 times 456 equals
22.165248.
so 22 to 1 gear ratio. So that gives us a difference of 16 revolutions in the drive shaft to 1 revolution on the axle.
This is like
Yeah.
over the mills.
Totally confused now?
How about you just figure out what I need and order it and explain it to them?
Well,
I'll just drive the truck. That's what I'll do. You're just trying to confuse me because I'm blind.
no, I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm just trying to help you understand. In essence, what I want to be is I want to be somewhere between 50 and 60 to 1 final drive ratio.
There is only going to be one. Me. I'm the only one driving it. Okay, so I need to switch my gears.
Well, we're going to switch them, but we don't want to switch them to a 660.
Okay, I want to switch them to a 456.
Well, we'll
Or a
see.
410.
We'll see. I'm shooting for 513s, the same as I have in my wrecker.
Okay.
But I also want your truck to be lower geared than my wrecker, because my wrecker acts like a stock truck with 410s. I would just as soon have your truck act like a stock truck with 456s.
Your truck acts like it's got a cold forever, and it won't stop. I want mine to be like, I'm the bees, now let's fight.
Right.
Yeah.
So we want to put a doubler in to increase our gear ratio drop.
Yeah, that's why I have these parts that you ordered.
Yep.
Like,
Exactly.
work your magic.
Okay. Are you all totally confused? That's all right.
Just work your magic, then we'll put it in the truck.
Yes.
I just...
We could probably take the tape off now. Now we have to get this apart.
Hold by myself, please.
I'm trying not to.
Wait, that's not new.
No, but we need a couple of pieces off of it. We need this bearing, and then we also need that gear. Okay. This we need.
What's that?
That's a thrust washer, a wear washer.
Okay, so where does the nice new part go?
That we need.
What is that?
That's a little pin to keep the wear washer from spinning.
Oh.
And then we need this gear.
Hey, it almost looks alike.
Yep.
But that one's taller.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because it goes into the chain drive transfer case. But this one is going to go into the gear drive transfer case. Okay, now the thrust washer goes on there, or the wear washer, or spacer, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know.
And then we got to take this bearing out of here after we take the snap ring out. And then we got to put that in the adapter plate.
Okay.
Now that popped out.
Oh.
And we got to take the bearing out. Come on. There we go.
Spit out. Okay, so there's left 90 degrees. Good job.
It goes in there.
Getting it dirty. This has the alphabet on the front, remember?
Right, but we got to figure out which 4 bolts go in here to hold that bearing in.
Oh, little stub-tubs.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got a washer on it too.
No, it doesn't need a washer on it. It's just to hold the bearing in. Now we get to put that snap ring on there. Okay, now if you pack this full of grease and then put your needle bearings in there one by one, you're building the bearing, and then we can put this on the low range. So, yep, smear it in there.
In other words, you need it sticky.
Yes, you need it very sticky.
So they have something to...
Yep, and then the grease will wash out with the 80-90 weight.
Why do you put 80-90 weight in it?
Because that's the gear lube that it gets.
Well, then I'm going to go to Mike and Linda Ford for my AMS oil then.
Okay.
They just got to sit next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And sit on that little shelf thingy.
One more.
I don't know if I might get one more in there.
Yeah, it'll go in. There.
I heard it click.
Yep.
There.
Okay.
Okay.
And we put your gasket on here.
Guessing it goes this way. No? Right. Maybe? Yes?
Should be like that. Yep.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. And we put this upside down onto that without letting the bearings fall out.
Don't let the bearings fall out.
Well, that's what we're trying.
And the gasket just got moved big
Yep.
time. That's what I was trying.
Then we can put your cover on. With the fill hole. After you clean the gasket surface.
Ew. Ew. That gasket goes.
No, it's symmetrical. Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll put your plug in. Okay. And that's our doubler box.
What are we doing now? I got everything on and...
Well, we got to check it out and see if it works.
What do you mean?
See if it shifts. Okay, one revolution here. And we got one revolution there.
So that means it works.
Well, that's high gear. Or that's a 1-to-1.
I was like, what did you do with my other part?
One revolution here. That's half a revolution. That's one revolution there and half a revolution there. So that's low gear.
Okay, so it works.
Yep.
Now what's the next step?
The next step would be to figure out how this goes on here and how this goes on here. But as you can see, we have lots of different clocking positions
What does that mean?
in both this and that. Well, that means that we can clock this so the transfer case sits up or down from where it was originally. But I think we're going to put it in the original place. But I got to look online directions to see which holes we need to put that in.
Because this says stock vertical, 90-degree left,
Right.
90-degree right, and inverted. What does inverted mean?
Inverted means that you run the transfer case inverted, but we won't do any of that. We're going to put it in the stock location.
Okay.
So I have to look online to do that.
Why is there a 3 and a 4 and...
That's, again, I have to look online. I have to figure it out.
I thought you've done this before.
No, I haven't. All right, that's it for this video.
Well, no, it's not.
Oh.
Because I gotta tell them, they gotta go get their Blondie shirts to support Blondie.
Oh,
Because
that's right.
everything is about your record.
Okay.
Come on, Blondie needs support.
Yes, all right. Well,
But, don't forget, this Wednesday, the...
live. We have the live this Wednesday
Yes.
at 6 p.m.
Yes.
So, join us for that.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, BSF Recovery Team. Keep wheeling, be safe out there, and maybe we'll see you in the woods.
You got my parts all dirty.
That's all right.